Alrighty, what's up? What's up, people? What's up, you scumbags, motherfuckers, and pieces of shit? Peter Gilmore here for another edition of the Gilmore Chronicles, right here on the official home of the Gilmore Chronicles, TGC Reborn. This is episode number 210 of the Gilmore Chronicles Reborn series. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video and hit that subscribe button down below, and subscribe to all my other channels, all four of my channels, which are down there in my pouch. Now, down in the description box, and as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet, and don't forget to tap that fucking bell and turn on all my notifications so you never ever, oh baby, ever get to, well, give me 1 second. All right, so don't forget to hit that bell, smash it to death, give it a kiss, whatever you want to do. Don't forget to hit the bell, turn on all my notifications so you never ever, oh baby, ever miss an upload. And if you do, well, fuck you. And that's all I gotta say about that. But if you're new to the channel, hit the bell, hit that subscribe button, and smash that like button to death. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And hit the bell, get notified. If you don't get notified, unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell, and turn on all notifications. Hopefully, you'll get the videos. And like I said, if you're not, then well, blame YouTube because they're a bunch of fucking cunts. I know. That's all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on from there. Cheers for your Arizona iced tea. And that's pretty much it. All right, everybody. On this pretty chilly Saturday afternoon, November the 20th, 2021, we are 5 days away from Thanksgiving. So hopefully you get this weekend. You go to the store, go to the supermarket, get your turkey and get all the fixings and everything because you don't want to do it the day of and the day before. There's going to be massive lines at the supermarket and at the retail store. So it is what it is. And thank you for the free view. Asshole! No, that's pretty much it. Hope you choke on a turkey leg. But I digress. All the trolls can choke are gonna choke on their turkey legs, and besides their cock. But yeah, choke on a turkey leg, trolls, and suck my dick while you're at it. Gonna bring me down not gonna bring me down on the holidays. Go fuck yourself. And that's pretty much it. All right, like I said, we're 5 days away from Thanksgiving. Gonna be a little chilly here this weekend in the Northeast. Actually, tomorrow is gonna be about 56, 57 degrees. Not that I'm doing anything, but I'm gonna be watching football most of the day. And then tomorrow night we got the Survivor Series at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Right, hop, skip, and jump away from where I live. You know, I just gotta hop on the train. Take a couple stops. I'm at the Barclays Center. It is what it is. So I'm not going because I don't really support the WWE, and they can kiss my ass. So if it was AEW, hell yeah, I'm there. But I'm not going to the Prudential Center in January or at the Nassau Mausoleum in December because both of those are sold out. So, but I'm trying to save my money, but it is what it is. So, save my money for GCW January the 23rd at the Hammerstein. So, that's all I gotta say. Pretty much about that. You know, because tickets don't come cheap, and you know, gotta pay your bills in between. You know what I mean? I got a lot of bills to pay. I mean, my bills are coming up. I actually got my first bill in my email, my internet bill, and I'm only paying $21. 21 motherfuckers, and thank you for the free view, asshole. But But I digress. If you're coming on just for the first time, you see my sexy face, come in, say hello. But if not, if you're a troll, get the fuck off my channel and continue to go play with your tiny cock. And go watch another schmuck that has a tiny little cock. But that's another story for another time. So anyway, we got all that. So yeah. So like I said, paying 21 goddamn dollars for internet right now because I got a nice fat $50 discount. Actually, I really got a $75 discount. $75. Originally, I would be paying $100 and some odd dollars, but with one discount, I'm paying $71. But with this new discount, I get 50%. Not even 50%. I get $50 off, and I'm only paying 21. Sorry, you can't see her, but my hair okay? Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, like I said, I'm paying basically 21 goddamn dollars for the next. Really, well, one discount it expires in July, so for the next 7-8 months, I'm paying $21, and then after that, at most I'll be paying about $45-50, even with the $50 discount, because internet's not cheap around here. I pay $90 for internet, and I gotta pay for the I gotta pay $89, $90. I gotta pay like $90 for internet plus the modem, which is $10. I get the router. Is free. Got a free router, which is nice. And all I gotta pay is fees, taxes and fees, and a network fee of $350, which I don't know why I'm getting that, but I have to talk to the internet company about that. But it is what it is. Better than better paying $21 than like an astronomical amount. But it is what it is. Because I got to worry about. I got my car payments to make, and I got heat. I got heat, electric, water. I got another bill that I don't have to pay. But I give that to somebody else to pay. That Rosa pays for gas and electric because we live together. We're paying separate bills, so it is what it is. So that's it. So my bills are paid for this month and just about next month. I'm basically done with December's bills, and January's bills are just about paid. The first two, my phone and my internet, are paid for January. I just got to worry about the price. If it's going to be the same price for my dish, because the dish bill has gone up a little bit. I don't know how much. I'm supposed to get an email, I think, between tomorrow and Monday, so about how much that is going to go up a little bit. But I don't think it's going to go up that much. I would think I'll be paying almost around the same price I would be paying for internet, so probably around $70 with a $10 discount. So, but it's all right. It's all right. If it's not gonna work. I got so much money I can pay for the next 4 months. So it is what it is, man. And all these people say, "Oh, you don't have enough money. You don't work. You don't do this and that." I work, motherfuckers. I worked yesterday when I really wasn't supposed to work yesterday, but I worked to get a little bit of extra cash. So double pay on double pay. Well, I don't get a check next week. I get a check on the week after that. So double check and a bonus. So because it's Thanksgiving. So so fuck you. And to that douchebag gladiator saying all this shit. It's like, oh, you're committing fraud. Like, because my internet bill, because I went down because I'm on a program that I signed up for a program that cuts your thing in half by $50. Takes $50 off your internet bill. Oh, it's for low income families. It's for people that that are disabled and those that people that are unemployed. Not true. Not true, because I know people, middle class people, that are getting this program. I know people that'll have tons of money, more than me. They're getting that program. It's for everybody. You fucking cunt. So yeah. You, sir, can go fuck yourself. You fake ass fuck. Fuck, supposedly from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You're not from there. Well, I'll see you in 33 days, though. But to laugh at you again. I'll just, I'll just laugh at you on my, on your little, ooh, Peter's birthday exposure video. Yeah. Okay. You got nothing to expose. I got something to expose, and this is it right here. My finger. Where it's gonna go, it's gonna go to the same place where my foot is gonna go. And this is I got steel toe boots on. So I'm gonna not only put my foot up your ass, I'm gonna put my not gonna put my finger up your ass because that's disgusting. I'm just gonna put my foot up your ass, and then after I take it out of your ass, I'm gonna shove it down your throat until you fucking choke. And that's basically all I gotta say about that. So. But fuck him and fuck his little butt buddy trolls that fuck each other in the ass with a super-sized colonic, and then put it down their throats. That's what all the trolls do. They can't literally come to your face and do anything about it. They have to do exposure videos and dogs and do this and that. Suck my dick, motherfuckers. And like I said, I hope you choke on a turkey leg. And if you somehow survive that, then you're going to get shit in your stockings for Christmas. So, it is what it is. And speaking of Christmas, we are 34 days away from the greatest day in the world, my birthday. We're just under 5 weeks away, counting down the days, the hours, the minutes, until that great day. Well, I'll be another year older. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, I want to get this done pretty quickly because I got to get out of here. I'm going down to my parents for dinner with the missus. So it is what it is. So it is what it is. But Peter, what do we? Nah, I'm not gonna go there. But it is what it is. Me and the missus are gonna go out, have dinner with the parents, come home, and then get the good sex on, and then just enjoy the rest of the weekend, and get ready for Thanksgiving, my friends, where we pig out and watch football. And once again, thank you for your free view. You can't hit the dislike button. It doesn't show up anymore. Dumb fucks. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as the title below says, on episode 210 of the Gilmore Chronicles, once again, thank you all for watching right here on TGC Reborn. I am your sexy host, the Troll Killer, and the troll's worst nightmare come true, and your mother's and your girlfriend's wet dream. My name is Peter Gilmore, the Extreme Icon, your Universal Champion, and your Tribal Chief of the YWC, even though it's no YWC, but your Tribal Chief of YouTube, and that's all I gotta say about that. So, hope you're having a great day, and if not, well, fuck you, man! That's it. Alright, let's get into this video, because like I said, I gotta get out of here. So, alright, so on episode 210 of the Gilmore Chronicles, I'm going to do my Survivor Series predictions in just a second, but I want to go into a little bit more in-depth with these 8 releases that came about on Thursday. It was Thursday in the WWE, in that great company we all know and love. So I did a video on my Peter Gilmore channel. Check it out. Link to the channel down below. Give it a like and leave a comment or whatever you want. That's basically it. So let's run down. If you don't know, now you're gonna know about all these releases, and I'll talk to them. I'll go in brief a little bit, but most of the video is just gonna be about the Survivor Series. And that's pretty much it. So the releases once again: Drake Maverick, John Morrison, all three members of Hit Row that were left, Ashanti the Adonis, Top Dollar, and sadly Isaiah Swerve Scott. That's four people. Then we had Tegan Knox. That's number 5. Shane Thorne, otherwise known as Slapjack, was number 6. And then I had it written down. I pretty much forgot the other 2 people, but it was Jackson Riker or Gunner. That's number 7, and number 8 was some other jobber that basically did nothing. So we got all that. Now, I think the big one was John Morrison, and I think that was a big mistake for them to get rid of him. I mean, they brought him back. I thought he was gonna be, he was gonna be good again. Johnny Wrestling. Not Johnny Wrestling. John Morrison. Whatever he does. They brought him back. He was doing okay. And then they teamed him back up with The Miz. They won the tag team titles. And then they were teaming up with they were at WrestleMania last year where they got beat by Damian Priest and Bad Bunny, which I thought was a stupid fucking storyline. That went way too long because after WrestleMania, both Miz and Morrison continued to feud with Damian Priest. And then John Morrison turned his name into Johnny Drip Drip, and with the drip sticks and stuff. That went on for a while, and then that whole stupid thing where Damian Priest and the Miz were feuding, and they were fighting zombies, and then during that whole thing, Miz messed up his leg, tore his ACL, I think, and then. After that lame as fuck pay-per-view, Miz was in a wheelchair, and Jamie's like, "Oh, you're not hurt," this and that, and then Miz and Morrison had a little bit of issues, and then on one of on a Moist TV, it was like Miz got up like he had no injury. And he just ran to the back like he never got hurt or anything. And they were supposed to start a Miz Morrison feud. I mean, they're kind of teasing it with a promo in the back and the New Day around like, "Ooh, look at us, it's the New Day." And it was supposed to happen, and I don't think it ever materialized. And then Miz left to do Dancing with the Stars. Didn't win, of course. Even though it was like, Byron Sax's like, "I hope he wins." Fucking idiot. But yeah, he didn't do that bad, but he was like gone in like the first month or so of that crappy show. That show sucks, by the way. It's a rigged show, by the way. It is rigged. That show is rigged, ladies and gentlemen. But I digress on that. But it is what it is. Let me try something. I have to how do I give me 1 second. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get my little banner that's was that thing over here. It says Troll's Worst Nightmare. I'm trying to get that out of the way. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. So, but it is. I mean, it is what it is, and oh, that's why. Get that out of there. All right, there we go. Now you can see my sexy face. But it is what it is. So look at me. But I digress. All right, so like I said, it was going talk about John Morrison. Um, uh, don't him and the Miz we're gonna have a feud. And then Miz goes to do Dancing with the Stars. I mean, he gets drafted to Raw, but we haven't seen him since Dancing with the Stars ended. Well, I don't think it has ended yet. I don't know, but I don't know if he's going to be there to do the finale or something like that. So I would think Miz would come back probably at the day, either at the day one pay per view or maybe at the Royal Rumble. I mean, not that anybody cares, but I don't know. I can't move the thing. You can see me. Oh, now you can see a little bit of me, but so I apologize. It's the chair. I gotta get a new chair. The high chair, not a high chair. I mean, you know what I mean. But I digress. So and then John Morrison was in limbo. We didn't know what he was doing, and then we see him in the back doing this like meditation type gimmick, where like different people see him in the back, like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I must channel my chi." And we didn't know what the hell was going on with John Morrison. I mean, wasn't really on TV. Didn't have any dark matches. Thank you for the free view once again, you sons of you fucking cunts. But other than that, he gets released. His wife got released, Taya Valkyrie, and then Taya goes on a humongous rage on Twitter and said, "This is not right. This is why WWE sucks." And then and she was like, "Don't support WWE." Nobody is like telling the fans, "Don't support WWE," and all this shit. I don't blame her because really I don't support WWE anyway. So now the question is, where does John Morrison go? He could go back to Mexico. I mean, I don't think he has a problem with Mexico. Him and Taya, they can get back the belts that they used to have, the AAA Mega Championship and the Reina del Reina Women's Championship. They could do that. They could go back to Impact, and Johnny would be Johnny Impact again, and Taya Valkyrie, of course. They can go get back the world title and the Knockouts title. Can do that. They could and possibly go to AEW, and John Morrison will probably just be called Johnny Elite, and Taya Valkyrie will just be called Taya Valkyrie, and Taya will just manhandle and destroy the entire women's division. And John, as far as Morrison goes, I would think him and Taya Valkyrie will join up with Andrade because Andrade is a good friend of theirs. They have wrestled in Mexico together, so why not? Why not? Andrade already has Tommy and Malachi Black in his crew. With that little douchebag stooge Jose. So why not? Why not have John Morrison and Taya Valkyrie added into that faction? With maybe Dragon Lee and Bestia as well, because Ring of Honor is basically, in 3 weeks will be gone. Well, gone, but it'll be coming back as an independent federation in April, possibly, but we'll have to see about that because a lot of people are saying that Ring of Honor may not be coming back at all. I hope it does, but if it doesn't, they had a great 20-year career, 20-year run. Most companies don't last 20 years unless you're the WWE and New Japan, because they've been longer. Especially the WWE's been around since 1950 something, I think, for 60 some odd years. When Vince McMahon Sr. was leading the WWF, and then Vincent Kennedy McMahon took over for his dad and made it the WWF. Then they took the W off and then made it the WWF. And then those stupid pandas came around and said, "Hey, you can't use that." So they're like, "Okay, we'll call World Wrestling Entertainment." Even though wrestling is not entertainment, it is a sport. But they call it sports entertainment. But still, I proved that sports entertainment is not sport. It's not considered sports entertainment. Wrestling is not sports entertainment. Wrestling is a sport, and I proved that a few episodes ago on this very channel. Go look it up. I think it was episode 193 of the Gilmore Chronicles, somewhere around there. But that's it. But yeah, I think John Morrison and Taya Valkyrie. I think they're gonna either go to Impact Mexico or AEW, and we'll have to see with that. And really, John Morrison can't wrestle until February the 16th. Taya Valkyrie can actually start wrestling next month because she had an NXT contract, which is a 30-day contract, non-compete clause. So that's coming up in 3 weeks. So I would think she'll start doing some independent shows, maybe go back to Mexico, do some shows. But if she does go back to a major promotion, like I said, it could be either Impact or AEW. And then again, she can go to Japan and maybe fight Joshi or Stardom or whatever. But I mean, we'll see what happens with that. She could appear on AEW in December the 5th, or at Winter is Coming on December the 15th or 19th, whatever that is. When is that date? I had the date. Oh, wait, now because I've been what you calling it? Promoting it. Yeah, 15th, December the 15th. So that's EW Winter is Coming. Yeah, for the second year in a row. So that's the second one because I had one last year, which we saw, and then Kenny Omega winning the AEW World Title from Jon Moxley, and that's pretty much all that. And we'll see what happens with that. Just watching the TV to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse, the hero that guy is. For those of you who don't know, Kyle Rittenhouse got acquitted and found not guilty on all charges of killing those 3 people in Kenosha, Wisconsin, in August. Kind of a lengthy trial, and took the jury about 3 days to deliberate. They came back with their verdict, and it was not guilty on all counts. So it is what it is. But never get all this crap with Biden saying he's justice was served, and all this other weird shit from different people saying that the verdict was stupid, this and that. Oh, what about George Floyd, and what about this and that? I didn't watch the entire court proceedings. I saw a little bit of it. I mean when Kyle was on the stand and he was crying up a storm, everybody thinks that was a big stunt and everything. No. I actually thought at one point he was actually gonna get get sent to jail, but then the fucking prosecutor fucked up, and him and the judge were going at it. I was like, yeah, and the judge just told the prosecutor to fuck off, basically. And basically, the prosecution's case blew up in their faces. And I was like, yep, he's getting off. He's getting off. Just felt like it felt like watching the O.J. Simpson trial. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. That whole thing back in the early '90s and everything. So. And, Kyle Rittenhouse coming out saying self-defense is not illegal, stuff like that. And, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, people have their own opinions. I mean, they're saying, "Oh, this is wrong. This is that. He should have went to jail. This and that." First of all, the guy was, I'm saying that 3 people got shot. That whole stupid thing in Wisconsin, but I don't blame Kyle Rittenhouse for killing those 3 people if they're going after him and he had a gun. What are you gonna do? If like a mob of people are coming after you and you have a gun with 30 rounds, 30 bullets in it, you're gonna kill at least maybe a couple of people at most. And one of them was at close range. So I don't blame Kyle for defending himself. I would have done the same fucking thing. So, but at least I would have had more ammunition than 30 goddamn bullets. But that's just me. But and that's all I got to really say about the Rittenhouse case. It's over. It's done with. I would think there might be an appeal from the prosecution, but even if there was an appeal, I mean, they really got egg on their face right now. So, but I do feel bad for the families of the 3 people that got shot and killed and everything. But it's them. They were at the wrong place at the wrong time, like Kyle was. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time. He shouldn't have been in Wisconsin, with these protests and stuff. Trying to be a good sport, good American. And sadly, he was extinguishing a fire, and the people got mad at him, and then they went after him, and then he shot one guy, and then the entire mob comes after him. He falls down, and then like 2 other people try to kick his ass, and then he falls down. One guy tries to kick them, and then another guy with a stupid skateboard tries to go around and hits him in the head. And then as Kyle's trying to get up, like one guy was coming after him. Boom! Didn't he? I don't think he hit him. I think he scared him or kind of grazed his arm or something like that. Yeah, you're gonna come at a guy with a machine gun, or as it was an AR-15. I mean, really? How stupid are you? I guess you don't care about your fucking life then. I'm gonna kill you. I guess I'm dead. Morons. These fucking people that do these protests are so fucking stupid. Go after an innocent guy, a child, really. Not even a child, it was a teenager. 17-year-old kid. And like I say, he shouldn't have been there, but he wanted to, protect America from these complete berserking stupid idiots. And what happens? 3 people got killed. And he could have went to jail for a long time. But he was in self-defense mode. And what do you do? What do you do in self-defense mode? You defend yourself. And that's what Kyle Rittenhouse did. And he gets acquitted. He can go about living his best life for the next God knows how long. I applaud the judicial system for once. In this case, I applaud them. The judge was fucking awesome. Judge Schroeder, whatever his name is. Fucking great guy that guy is. Told the prosecutor to shut the fuck up. Because he was being stupid. It is what it is, and that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to say about the Rittenhouse case. And now they got another case in, I believe, Georgia. His name is Abreu. I haven't really watched much of that case. But next time, if they have it on CNN and they have the case proceedings and shit, I'll watch a little bit of it and see what happens with that. I don't know the entire Abreu case per se. I think he killed a guy. What else is new? People killing people. What is? But and it's I think Abreu is a black man. So if maybe if he goes to jail, then everybody's like, oh, the black man goes to jail, and Kyle Rittenhouse, who kills 3 people, he doesn't go to jail. This justice system is fucked up. Yeah, the justice system is fucked up. But when you defend yourself like Kyle Rittenhouse did, do you did he? Do you think he really deserves to go to jail? Did he? Would you if he did get sent to jail? Do you think he just would deserve to go to jail for killing 3 people, even though he was in self-defense? If I was on a jury, I'd be like, hell no. Hell no. If I was on a jury, I'd be like, fuck, that man is not guilty. He was in defense mode. You would do it with any normal 17-year-old American would have done if he had, and in that case, if he had an AR-15. I'm not gonna get my ass kicked by a thirsty mob because I shot one guy because he went after me and everything. Fuck that. Fuck that. One guy comes after me, boom. Kyle shot him right in the chest, and his fucking chest exploded because it was at close range, and the bullet like went right through his chest, exploded in his chest. From what I heard, that's what happens at close range, and that's basically it. Basically it. I think the guy that was actually the first guy going after him, that first guy got shot, he deserved to die. And then the other two, well, too bad for them, but it is what it is. So I'm with Kyle. I'm with the judicial system, and I like it. And if you don't like it, well, kiss my ass. That's all I gotta say about that. He was in self-defense mode, and you really, if you're in self-defense mode, you should not go to jail for anything. Anything. Especially here on YouTube when you're defending yourself against these idiotic fucking trolls who dox you and threaten you and send death threats and all that other shit. You should be allowed to say whatever the fuck you want in your defense. And do whatever you gotta do to defend yourself and your family and whoever. It is what it is. I never sent a death threat in my life to anybody, so. And if I did, it's in self-defense mode, saying, "Oh, you should." It's like, "You're gonna die. You're gonna be like your brother." Was like, "Well, you're gonna be like your grandma, sleeping with the fishes, you little twerp." So, fuck you. Fuck you. I ain't going to jail for anything like that. Because you started it first. I'm defending myself. So, fuck you. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, let's get away from this shit because I gotta leave in the next hour or so. I know it's gonna be a little bit dark by the time I get out of here and get to me and the missus have to go down to have a nice sensible dinner with the parents and everything. And then we're just gonna chill for the rest of the weekend. Basically Monday's my last day of work, and then I'm off the rest of the week for Thanksgiving. I get my Thanksgiving bonus, and I don't come back till November the 30th. So so fuck you guys. And that's pretty much it. Gonna have a nice Thanksgiving meal with my family and my relatives for the first time in a long time. Thanks to the pandemic, and all this shit, we couldn't go to my aunts and uncles' houses and different places and all that other shit. So, but it is what it is. All right, so I hope you have a great Thanksgiving coming up, and well, if not, then you can choke on a turkey leg. And that's it. All right, let's get this shindig started let's get the Rittenhouse stuff out of the way. We're done with that. All right, we're gonna acknowledge my tribal chief of the chat, who gets paid handsomely. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Nick Infante, 1992, as always, he's in the chat. What's up, Nick, on this Saturday afternoon? Hey, Pete, sorry I am late. Family-related stuff happened. I understand. Yeah, Rosa has to do some family related stuff as well, but it's not major. Not I mean, it's not it is emergency stuff, but you know, she doesn't have to like go anywhere or anything like that. She's gonna be with me for Thanksgiving. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, I know Otaku wanted Rittenhouse guilty. Of course he did. Of course, of course. That's Otaku. Because Otaku's an idiot. It's why I don't understand why he would want Rittenhouse, a 17-year-old kid, in the slammer for killing 3 people in self-defense mode. I mean, I don't understand that. When the guy is like 30 some years old, goes into Target and sniffs women's panties and wants to give it to like a 17-year-old girl. That's kind of creepy. That's creepy. That should be you should get sent to jail for that. But I'm saying you shoot 3 people in self-defense mode, 99% of the time you should be acquitted for that. But it is what it is. But yeah, Otaku is kind of wacko. I'm not bashing him or anything. I mean, he has his opinion, but my opinion matters the most. I don't think he should have went to jail in the first place. I don't think he should have be found guilty. He was found not guilty, so it is what it is. So, so Taco, you don't like it? Well, you're gonna have to learn to love it, like Ric Flair says. Or as Macho Man Randy Savage used to say, "You may not like it, but you must accept it." So, yeah. So either shut the fuck up and accept it, or you know what to do. You know where you can go. And that's all I got to say about that. And if you want to clip it and send it to him, I don't give a fuck. And that's that. All right, got a couple more comments, and then we're gonna get them. With the more WWE releases, WWE won't have a Royal Rumble. Oh, okay, I read that wrong. Sorry, because Nick's drunk today. With more releases, WWE won't have the Royal Rumble. That could be possible because there's not a lot of women in the women's Royal Rumble right now. There's not a lot of people in NXT right now. It's like 30. I think it's like at last I checked, there was like 40 people on the NXT roster. That's not good. That's not good because Vince is getting rid of talent that should be the future of that company. You get rid of John Morrison for budget cuts, my fucking ass. You just didn't have anything for him, right? Right there, Big Johnny Funkman. Right there, Nick Khan, you fucking Muslim bitch. Yeah, I'll be racist on that one because he's a fucking Muslim piece of shit. Thankfully, he's not related to Tony Khan. But fuck Nick Khan. Fuck John Laurinaitis. And fuck Bruce Pritchard for that matter. And in a way, fuck Vince McMahon. Because they got rid of all these guys and girls. You know, they're not gonna have a paycheck for, if you're from NXT, you're not gonna have you're not gonna be working until December the 3rd, December the 4th. And if you're on the main roster, you can't wrestle until basically beginning to near the end of February. And there's not many choices you can go now. Because Ring of Honor is basically gone. You could have went there, but the only place you can go is to either Impact, Mexico, AEW, MOW, and Indie Fed, or Japan. Or just not wrestle anymore and lose a big time paycheck. But at least if you have a lot of millions of dollars, you're set for life. You don't have to worry about wrestling. But it is what it is. But yeah, with all these releases, I mean, they lost, from what I heard, it was 79 people. I think 79, 80 people now this year, actually, because of budget cuts. Let's be real here. Creative had nothing creative to give these people. That's what I mean. They got rid of Keith Lee, Mia Yim, just to name a few. I mean, not even Andrade, Malachi Black, Taya Valkyrie, Tegan Knox. People that I thought were going to be the future of this company. Hit Row, you know, it is what it is, and there's probably be more to come. I could probably tell you, like, I could probably give you if I'll give you names that are going to be gone. Oscar, which is going to be sad. Dominic Dijakovic or T-Bar, Mace, Sami Zayn. He might get released. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to actually get released, but it is. I mean, it is what it is. But I see a lot more stars from WWE getting released. Johnny Gargano's contract ends in like 2 weeks, so he's probably going to either Impact or AEW. Though WWE is trying very hard to re-sign him. Maybe he'll re-sign. I don't know. Kyle O'Reilly's contract ends at the end on December the 31st. And I don't know if they're going to re-sign him or what they're going to do with him. I would think he's going to go to AEW to join up with Adam Cole, baby, and his good friend Bobby Fish and reform Red Dragon. And then in end of January, right after the Royal Rumble, Kevin Steen is going to AEW, even though they want to sign him to an extension. Is he going to sign? I would probably say no. If I'm Kevin Owens, I would not sign I would not even want an extension and stay there for another 3 years just to be jobbed out and not be on TV a lot and just get shitted on. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. Pretty soon, WWE might be looking like an indie fed. Especially NXT, because Vince McMahon wants to get all these young talents from like these young men and women that are like 18 to 24 years old that are supposedly going to be the future of the WWE. My ass. I really thought that some of these people from NXT back in the day and up to now could have been big stars in WWE. Big, huge stars. Adam Cole, baby, was likened to like Shawn Michaels. And everything. I mean, it's just this WWE is just fucked up. They got rid of Drake Maverick. I didn't really think Drake Maverick was gonna go anywhere in WWE anyway. I mean, former cruiserweight champion and former 24/7 champion, even though they put him in that stupid fucking division with R-Fool and Akira Tozawa and Drew Gulak. Those guys should be released. And then they keep them. They get rid of a guy like Keith Lee, and then you have you still got freaking not even Nia Jax, but thankfully they got rid of Nia Jax and what's her name? Eva Marie. Thank the Lord they got rid of them. But still, some of these people like John Morrison get released, and you still have Dana Brooke in catering. You still have Ricochet there, who should be released. Mustafa Ali could be a big star, but he really should get released and go somewhere else, in my opinion, and get out of WWE. It is what it is. I mean, we had Jackson Riker, otherwise known as Gunner, probably going back to Impact, I would think. I don't think Tony Khan would have anything to do with him. So, yeah, I got that. Hit Row, as far as Hit Row goes, I don't think Top Dollar is going to go to any other company. I think Top Dollar is going to go back to doing freestyle rap. So AJ Francis is going to go back to doing music. Ashante Adonis, I have no idea what he's going to do. But what really hurts is Isaiah Swerve Scott. Where does he go? Does he go to back to CCW? Does he go to TNA? Impact? Or does he go to AEW? And I think he should go to AEW and just have Tony Khan just make him a star in the TNT title division. But it is what it is. So Shane Strickland, Swerve Scott, whatever you want to call him, he's gone. And I think that really hurts his cousin, who we all know as Prince Idol. We all know from that other guy's show, then that really fucked him over. And then in response, Prince Idol ripped that guy a new asshole. And, took a big fat dump on his fat bald head, but it is what it is. But I feel bad for Prince Idol, and his family, because his cousin really. So I don't know where I don't know where Swerve is gonna go. But I would think most of the released people are going to AEW or Impact or maybe Japan or MLW. But we'll see. We will see what happens with that. I did see Drake Maverick's video, very heartfelt video, and even John Cena even liked it. But it is what it is. But it's like the old saying, WWE be firing, AEW and Tony Khan be hiring. And he's going to make them stars. Something that Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, Mr. Funkman, John Laurinaitis, and that freaking squishy machine guy, Nick Khan, can't even do. WWE doesn't make stars. They just ruin them. And that's a goddamn fact. And you can take that to the bank. Whether you like it or not, motherfuckers. Debate me about it. Let's go. I'll be here all week. That's all I gotta say about that. All I gotta say about the releases. Just a shame. A shame that all these people who could have been bright stars in the WWE are gonna be bright stars somewhere else, and that's that. All right, Nick says they will just rely on part-timers and old-timers. Yeah, probably. Like Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns, our tribal chief. Well, excuse me, Roman Reigns, our tribal king of the WWE. That's it. That's what WWE is going to be right now. They're gonna put everything on Roman's back and see if he can actually hold the WWE on his back for the next couple years while they rebuild and rebrand or whatever the fuck they're doing. They're just getting ready for Vince to croak. So either Triple H, who's now back on the job supposedly, and Stephanie can take over, or Shane McMahon take over, or God forbid, it's Nick Khan taking over. You know how that's going to be. See, it's like what CM Punk said back in 2011 and his pipe bomb. WWE be better off dead when Vince McMahon goes, and his daughter and his doofus son-in-law will take over and run it into the ground. And how we did talk about Otaka before with the Kyle Rittenhouse shit. That's stupid. That's his opinion. I still think my opinion matters the most, but it is what it is. I have to agree with Otaku when he said in his video that WWE is on life support right now. I think it's time to pull the plug and kill it. And I'm not talking Vince McMahon killing it with a lethal dose of poison. Not like the NWO or anything like that. Vince McMahon is literally, really killing his company, and he's really about to pull the plug. The ratings are garbage. I mean, Raw did a 1.589 this week. Well, we don't know the SmackDown Rampage numbers yet. I think we'll find out tomorrow with that. NXT barely got under 600,000. I mean, it is what it is. and AEW just like destroying them in the demo. And SmackDown's the only show that gets around 2 million or over. That's it. But still, people and fans are flocking to AEW because it's the alternative and it's much better. You don't see this. You don't see the same match 3, 4, 5 times. 5 times a month or at a pay-per-view. They change it up every week, and it's great. But I digress. And AEW was getting over 1 million views a week. Now they're not doing that much anymore. I mean, the last number. Dynamite this past Wednesday night got 983,000 views. Even now that they got Adam Page as a champion, they got Adam Cole there, Bryan Danielson and Punk were on the show. They can't get 1 million, but they get people watching. So, fuck you, AEW haters. Especially you posting with your fake fucking conspiracy theory things. Ooh, Impact Wrestling is better than AEW. Yeah, posting, go suck a dick, alright? Go suck Scott D'Amore's dick, okay? Shut the fuck up. Piece of shit. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, we'll move on from there. Alright, this is the last comment from Nick, and then we're gonna get into the Survivor Series predictions, and then we're gonna get out of here. Probably, right? I'm gonna try to get out of here before 5 o'clock, but we'll see what happens. Alright, Nick says, bet you by Revolution or Double or Nothing we will see new people in AEW. I agree with that. Definitely gonna happen. Definitely. And I probably think that by December the 15th for their Winter is Coming show, they're gonna have some stars there, some interesting people there. Could we see Johnny Gargano there? Possibly. And then on January the 5th, on the TBS debut, I would think the first Dynamite of the year, they're gonna be big name surprises. Big name surprises, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be happening in the first couple of weeks of January for AEW. They're going to be on a new network, TBS. Rampage will still be on Friday night, sadly, on TNT. And then they got Battle of the Belts, the first of the big 4 events on TNT. That's going to be an epic show. And they got Revolution at the end of February, where we could see a guy like Kevin Steen. We could be seeing Kyle O'Reilly by around that time too. I would say maybe by the first Dynamite of the year. We could see Bray Wyatt, maybe, but who knows with that. I would say Braun Strowman, but I don't know about that because I read a story on Ringside News that Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman were going to actually form a wrestling company. I don't know about that. We'll see. We can see Keith Lee and Mia Yim in AEW by Revolution. Tegan Knox, John Morrison, all the people that got released now or and last month. We'll be seeing them on AEW television in January or February and going into March. Or maybe sooner, who knows? But yeah, AEW's roster is going to be huge next year. And I'm gonna go out on a limb, and Nick, you can back me up on this. I'll go out on a limb. I'll put my channel on the line or anything, but I would never do that. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that by middle of 2022, the WWE will be it'll be extinct. Not extinct, but the ratings will be garbage. Raw will probably get the worst ratings ever. I'm talking about like 1.1. 1.1. NXT will probably be gone. Gone, extinct, finito. 205 Live be a distant memory because I think it's about to go anyway. It's only like, I heard from what I read, 5 people on 205 Live. 5 people. That's crazy. Get rid of 205 Live. So it was garbage to begin with. But yeah, there are probably gonna be more releases coming in the next month or so, maybe going into 2022. So yeah, and when every year the WWE spring cleaning comes when they get rid of the wasted talent they don't even use. So in a few months, be getting more releases, and also probably get more releases in NXT because from what I heard that every 6 months in NXT they're gonna start getting rid of people. So if you're a guy, if you're a person like my Braun Breaker, you better be good for the next 6 months. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I see all these release people going to either AEW or Impact or maybe Japan. And that's it. And we move on. All right. Nick says, anyway, sorry I can't stay. About to go watch hockey. Fuck you. Fuck hockey. What's more important than a hockey game? Come on now. Fuck you, Nick. Fuck hockey, man. Rangers not even playing tonight. They got postponed in Ottawa for some odd reason. So they're playing tomorrow. What hockey game is on that's more important than my show? There goes your Thanksgiving bonus, Nick. Sorry. I come first. Hockey comes second, okay? But I digress. All right. Besides Nick turning his back on, well, he didn't really turn his back on me, but yeah, basically Nick turning his back on the show and going to watch crappy hockey. I'm here to give you my Survivor Series predictions, and we're gonna run down the card. It's a 7-match card, nothing great, and it's gonna suck. And that's it. All right, I'm just gonna give you my predictions, and then I'm not gonna really go into the matches too much. And then that's pretty much it. Just gonna do my predictions, and then we're gonna be out here in about 15, maybe 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna get ready to go, and yeah, probably be at my probably me and the missus gonna be going to dinner, and that's pretty much it. But I will be back later tonight, probably around 11:30 with my SmackDown Rampage review from last night. So don't forget to smash that bell and get ready for that later tonight. And then tomorrow night, after Survivor Series, I will be back on the Peter Gilmore channel with my Survivor Series review. We're not going to go too long with that. Most maybe an hour and a half. But we'll see what happens with all that. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to smash the like button, follow me on social media, and hit the bell. And that's it. All right, let's get to these matches, and let's not waste any time. All right, so tomorrow night, the 36th edition of the Survivor Series from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. All right, we're going to go from bottom to top. As always, I'm taking this from the Wikipedia page. All right, so first match I'm going to predict the 25-man Battle Royal, dual-branded Battle Royal, just for brand supremacy. Nobody gets anything in this. So we got AJ Styles, Angel Garza, Angelo Dawkins, Apollo Crews, Cedric Alexander, Cesaro, Chad Gable, Commander Aziz, Dolph Ziggler, Drew Gulak, Eric and Ivar of War Machine, Humberto Carrillo, Jinder My Balls, Monsieur, Montez Ford, Omos, Otis, R-Truth, R-Truth, Ricochet, Bobby Roode, Sami Zayn, Shaky, Shelton Benjamin, and T-Bar. So basically the mid-carders and the lower mid-carders. Basically half the people from catering. I hope this is the beginning match. I hope this is the first match out the gate. Because it's gonna suck anyway. Nobody's gonna give two shits. Looking at the names. I mean, Omos is in it. I would give it to Omos right there, but I think they're gonna gang up on Omos and get him out of there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But if I had to pick somebody, I'm gonna go with AJ. I'm gonna go with AJ to win. And as far as brand supremacy, who's gonna win between Raw and SmackDown? I'm gonna give it to SmackDown because of Roman, of course. But that's it. So SmackDown will annihilate Raw, get the win back from 2010, where Raw swept SmackDown. And that's it. I think SmackDown, there'll probably be a couple of matches where Raw wins, but I think it's going to come down to maybe the end where Big E and Roman fight. I think Roman's going to win the night for SmackDown. Not that anybody gives two shits, but it is what it is. And that's it. So the winner of the 25-man Battle Royal is going to be AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. And that's pretty much it. I would say Omos, but I think they're going to eliminate him somehow. But we'll see. All right. Excuse me. All right. After that, we begin the champion versus champion matches, dual supremacy matches, whatever you want to call them. All right. So I'm going to start with Damian Priest, the United States champion, taking on the man that hasn't defended the Intercontinental title in God knows how long. And that man is Shinsuke Nakamura, with his good buddy Rick Boogs at ringside. I think this will be a good match. Probably be the match of the night. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to go with Damian Priest to get the win. I just think they're just not going to be doing anything with Shinsuke at this point. He beat Garza on SmackDown. He got the win on SmackDown. Whoop, the goddamn do. But like I said, he hasn't defended the Intercontinental title in like 100. He's only defended it once since March. So that's like over 8 months. So it's 30 some odd days. It's like almost like 250 some odd days. He hasn't defended that title just once. I mean, come on now. Shows you that the WWE does not care about the fucking Intercontinental title. It's just what it is. And that's all I got to say about that. So I'm going to go with Damian Priest to not to retain the belt, but to win the match for Raw. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. All right. After that, we got another champions versus champions match in the tag team division. We got the Raw tag team champions, RK Bro, our good friend Randy Orton, and his Let's Voice, teaming up with the Weed Man himself, Matt Riddle, as they take on the SmackDown tag team champions, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. Should be an okay match. I just think, as we saw what happened on Monday night, where Randy's like, I don't give a shit about you. All I care about is the team. And then Riddle's like, you really do care about me, Randy. Fucking idiot. It's a fucking idiot. Long story short, ladies and gentlemen, I'm picking the greatest tag team in the WWE right now, and that is the Usos to pick up the victory over RK Bro, and then eventually RK Bro will start to break up. And I'm getting sick of it. Randy's getting sick of it. You can tell Randy does not want to be part of that tag team. So I think the Usos will get the win. It's going to be a good night for the Bloodline. And a really bad night for Monday Night Raw. And that's all I got to say about that. So the Usos will beat RK Bro. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, now we're gonna get into the 5-on-5 elimination, the traditional Survivor Series teams. I'm gonna start with the women's match. So we got Team Raw, led by and captained by Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's not even her hair, but she's Bianca Belair. All right, she captains the team of Rhea Ripley, My Brutality, the number one contender to Becky Lynch's Raw Women's Championship, the beautiful Liv Morgan, the so-called most beautiful woman in WWE, Carmella. No, the one that sucks Corey Graves' dick. And also the first queen of the WWE, Queen Zelina, as they take on Team SmackDown, excuse me, captained by the boss, the standard bearer, the blueprint, the boss, Sasha Banks, as she leads her team of Shayna Baszler, the woman who that Sasha beat last night, Shotzi Blackheart, Natalia, who got a cheap win with her and Shayna over Naomi and Aaliyah. So it's Sasha leading her team of Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, Natalia, and the woman that was replacing Aaliyah, and that woman is Toni Storm, who's coming out of catering. Not really looking forward to it. I really don't care. I was hoping maybe Bayley would have been the mystery opponent, mystery partner, but I guess they're gonna wait for Bayley to come back at I think Bayley's coming back at the Royal Rumble with Alexa Bliss and maybe Asuka, but we'll see. Because the women's division looks like shit right now. And that's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna go with Team SmackDown. Not because I love Sasha Banks, because she's my fourth wife and everything, but I just think, I think when it comes down to it, I think it's gonna come down to Sasha Banks and maybe Toni Storm. Going at it. Natalia will be gone. Shotzi will probably be gone. Maybe Shayna will be gone by then. Who knows? I would think the first person to get knocked out might be Toni Storm at this point, but I don't know. It could be Liv Morgan, but we'll see. I think it's going to come down to Sasha Banks maybe going it alone on Team SmackDown and on Team Raw. Probably be Bianca and I would think probably be Bianca, Rhea Ripley, and maybe Zelina Vega. I just don't think that Raw is going to win and have Zelina Vega be the one to win for her team, because I mean she's getting a monster push. I just think it might be ending pretty soon, but you never know. I think she's going to get a couple eliminations, of course, but overall, I think Sasha's team is going to win. So Team Sasha will win the women's traditional Survivor Series match, and that's pretty much it. Let me move on. All right, now we get to the men's Survivor Series elimination match. All right, we got Team Raw led by the Architect, Mr. Monday Night Rollins himself, Seth Rollins, as he leads his team of Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley, and the newest member of the team who was announced on Monday night by that bitch Adam Pearce, Austin Theory, Mr. Selfie Guy himself, taking Rey Mysterio's place, and Bobby Lashley was taking over for Dominic. And also MVP will be out at ringside with Team Raw as well. They take on I can't even talk. They take on Team SmackDown, led by Drew McIntyre, as he leads his team of Jeff Hardy, dude, Xavier Woods or King Woods, Happy Slappy Corbin with Madcap Moss, and the newest member of the SmackDown team who won the get-in match last night on SmackDown. That man is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus Fella, as he will be out at ringside with his new friend Ridge Holland, as Sheamus and Ridge Holland are now forming The Bar 2.0. So we'll see what happens with that. This should be pretty damn brutal. I just think I would think Austin Theory is gonna be gone first. Um, this is a tough one to pick, but I'm gonna go with Team SmackDown to win this. Like I said, I think SmackDown is gonna win the entire brand supremacy thing and everything. Blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna go with Team SmackDown to win. I think Drew McIntyre, maybe Xavier Woods will be the sole survivors, but we'll see what happens with that. So, Team SmackDown is gonna win the 5-on-5 elimination matches, and that's that. All right. All right, let's get to the big two, which would be the double main event for the Survivor Series. We got the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion going at it. We got the bad big time Becky Lynch taking on Horseface Charlotte Flair for like the 6,666,669 time. And really, the people in Brooklyn do not want to see this match because it's gonna suck. And Becky herself basically called Charlotte a bitch. I mean, we've seen this before. We saw that WrestleMania 35. I mean, really, do we need to see Becky and Charlotte go at it again? No. No, should have been somebody else besides Becky and Charlotte. Just saying. Should have been Bianca and Sasha for the third or fourth time, but I digress. But anyway, this might be a good match. I don't know. But I'm gonna go with Becky to win. I mean, just because Becky, I just don't. I have a big. I really don't like Charlotte Flair. She's a horse face. So, and that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you for the free view. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Becky to beat the crap out of Charlotte, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. And continue on as Raw Women's Champion, and then beat the crap out of Liv Morgan. And as far as Charlotte Flair goes, I would think she'll be in a program with Sasha probably right after Survivor Series. Probably on that Friday night SmackDown, that Black Friday SmackDown, whatever it is. Whatever. Anyway, that's that. All right, then we get to the main event, which is basically the main event. Champion versus champion, WWE champion Big E. Oh, Big E. So Big E, the WWE champion, takes on our tribal king of the WWE and of SmackDown himself, the Universal Champion for 400 and getting close to 450 days. The man himself, with the wise man himself. My name is Paul Heyman at ringside. The man himself, Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, and we must acknowledge him as such. This should be pretty good. They finally built up this pay-per-view last night on SmackDown, but it was goddamn too late, as we saw at the end of SmackDown after Roman and Xavier Woods had their confrontation. Big E comes out, and him and Roman start beating the crap out of each other. Gives them two big endings and stuff like that. And him and Xavier beat the crap out of the Usos and the entire bloodline and everything like that. Blah, 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 blah. But it is what it is. So, like I said, it should be a pretty good match, but I got to go with my tribal king, my tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And I think he will pin Big E in the middle of that goddamn ring and continue on as our tribal king and our tribal chief. And that's pretty much it. You'll go into December as champion and go into day one still your Universal Champion. But we'll see what happens with that, because Brock Lesnar is on the horizon for Roman in their rematch from Saudi Arabia at Crown Jewel. And we'll see what happens with that, because Brock did say he had a ticket for the December, I think it was the December 10th SmackDown. So I think they're gonna start planting the seeds for their rematch, which will be at day one in Atlanta on New Year's night. So we'll see what happens with that. As far as Big E goes, well, he probably has to worry about Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, and we'll see what happens with that. So that's pretty much it for my predictions for Survivor Series. It's gonna suck, and that's it. All right, so just to recap my predictions, I got AJ Styles winning the 25-man Battle Royal, Damian Priest to beat Shinsuke Nakamura. I got the Usos to beat RK Bro. I got Roman Reigns to beat Big E, Becky Lynch to defeat Horseface Charlotte Flair, and in the 5-on-5 Survivor Series matches, I got Team SmackDown to win both matches, the men's and women's 5-on-5 elimination match. So I got Team Sasha to beat Team Bianca, and I got Team Drew McIntyre to defeat Team Seth Rollins. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. And that's it. All right, everybody. That's my predictions. Thank you all for watching. Leave me your Survivor Series predictions down below in the comment section. Don't forget to smash that like button to death. Hit that subscribe button below on this channel, my other 4 channels, which are down in the description box. And as always, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the videos all over the internet. And don't forget to smash that bell to death. And turn on all my notifications so you never miss an upload. And if you're still missing, not getting notified, unsubscribe, hopefully, and then resubscribe. Hit the bell, turn on all notifications, and hopefully you get notified. If not, then blame Susan and the entire YouTube team of dorks. But I digress on that, and we'll move on from there. All right, everybody. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off for episode 210 of the Gilmore Chronicles. We'll be back on Friday with our Black Friday open stream. I meant to do it yesterday, but I had to skip. I had so much stuff to do yesterday on Thursday. On Friday, on Thursday, I was going to do it, but I didn't have time. I ran out. I was just so busy with everything that's going on around here. Lots of shit going on in the Gilmore household and everything. Emergencies going on. Gotta go this way. Gotta go that way, and go this way. It's just sick. But it is what it is. But we'll be, it is what it is, and that's it. But we'll be all gathered around the table for Thanksgiving. And that's pretty much that's all. That's a point. But so that's it. So tomorrow, actually later tonight, your SmackDown Rampage review on the Killer Demons channel. So check it out. Hit the bell, subscribe to the channel, and get notified. And join me later tonight, probably around 11, maybe 11:30, or at night, somewhere around there. We'll see what happens with that. Tomorrow, your Survivor Series. Your Survivor Series review on the Peter Gilmore channel. And then we start the new week. We start Thanksgiving week with Monday Night Raw, the aftermath of Survivor Series from the Barclays Center. So check that out on the Killer Demons channel on Monday. Tuesday, we got the Thanksgiving episode for NXT. That'll be on the Peter Gilmore channel. Wednesday Night Dynamite, Thanksgiving on Wednesday. And then I will be incommunicado on Thanksgiving, but I will be back for the next stream. Actually, speaking of that, in January of 2022, this channel will be revamped a little bit. So every show I do will be an edition of the Gilmore Chronicles. It was just a predictions video. So all my live streams or on the phone will be part of the Gilmore Chronicles. I want to put my streams involved in the Gilmore Chronicles. So you have to wait like 6 months for the next episode of the Gilmore Chronicles and stuff like that. So the Gilmore Chronicles will be going full throttle into 2022. So you will see episode 213, 214, 215, 216. I'm like bam, 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 bam. Because I want to get more content out and going into 2022 and beyond. but we'll see what happens with that. So Friday, Black Friday, we got a lot of shit. We got episode we got our Black Friday stream, which is gonna happen sometime in the early afternoon. Because I'm not really doing anything, because I'm off. I'm just gonna hang with the missus all day, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna so that stream is just gonna be an open forum. We're gonna talk about Thanksgiving, what I did on Thanksgiving, and all that other shit. Probably do a recap of Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Dynamite. We'll get you ready for SmackDown and Rampage on Black Friday night, and that's pretty much it. And then after that, I'll review SmackDown and Rampage on Black Friday night, and then that'll probably be it for the weekend. Because next weekend I will also be taking some time. I might be taking some time off, unless there's a big story in the world of wrestling or sports or whatever. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So stay tuned, hit the bell, subscribe. You don't miss a beat, and that's it. That's it. All right, everybody. I'm gonna edit this up, and I gotta get out of here. I get out of here in the next 15, 20 minutes, because I gotta get out of here. So, woman, get ready. Not for the vitamins. I'm just saying, get ready to go, because we gotta get out of here. For have some late night, well, not late night dinner, from some early evening dinner here in the Gilmore house and everything. So that's pretty much it. All right, thank you to Nick as always for coming in, my tribal king of the chat. And if you don't like him, well, fuck you. You don't mess with my friends, man, because you mess with me too. You mess with the prophecy, motherfuckers. The greatest thing since sliced bread. And that's all I can say about that. So, Nick, thank you for coming on for just a little bit, even though you pussied out to watch fucking hockey. You fucking cunt. But I digress. And that's pretty much it. So, Nick, thank you for coming on. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back later tonight, like I said, with my SmackDown Rampage review on Killer Demon 669. Check out the channel down below. And that's pretty much it. All right. So, for Nick and myself and the rest of the prophecy, thank you for watching this video. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cold or your pussy or your titties out. Whatever you prefer. That's it. But rock on and rock hard. And if you're not down with that, you don't like my friends, you don't like my bands, you don't like my videos, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. And that's all I got to say about that. I'll see you guys later. But for now, I'm Peter Gilmore on this chilly Saturday afternoon, about to hit Saturday evening, Saturday night. The sun's about to go down. So have a great rest of your evening and a great Saturday night and an even better Sunday. And I'll talk to you guys again later. But for now, I'm out. Peace. Bitches and trolls, continue to, you know what you do. And trolls, you know what to do. Acknowledge me.